I think we assume that you all are sound and safe at your places by the blessings of God. We wish you all a very good health and very good stay wherever you are. With this, we are running these classes, coaches education program. So we today shall be our last class for this under this series, which will be taken by Mr. T.G. Pandian. And we have some time left with this, and we have some discussions among our coaches. Training means and improvisation, that will be the subject जो अभी मिस्टर पांड्यन लेंगे. तो इसके बाद जो टाइम बचेगा हमारे पास हम थोड़ा डिस्कशंस और किसी का कोई पर्सनल है वो वांट टू से समथिंग, उसके लिए भी हम टाइम रखेंगे. तो आप जो भी सब्जेक्ट में आप बोलना चाहते हैं, you should be very much perfect on your subject. Nobody is going to question for that, but it should be clear and clear instructions you are passing to your colleagues. So आप जो भी सब्जेक्ट में बोलना चाहते हैं आप उसमें पर बोल सकते हैं, आपका ही सब्जेक्ट होगा और आपको कोई कुछ बोलेगा नहीं, लेकिन आपको श्योर होना चाहिए कि आप जो बोल रहे हो सही बोल रहे हो. चाहे कुछ भी पार्ट होने दो वेट लिफ्टिंग के ऊपर, जहाँ कोई इम्प्रूवमेंट वाला कुछ पार्ट आप बोलना चाहते हैं तो आप उस पार्ट के ऊपर भी बोल सकते हैं. जो सीनियर कोचेस हमारे पोर्टल पे होंगे, अगर if they want to give some valuable instructions, valuable points, we will be welcoming them on this portal again. And I request the senior coaches to give your valuable advice to our coaches on this portal, because today we'll be finishing these classes. So you have the time to speak to each and everyone. So senior coaches, at least we will ready to take their advice at any point. So thank you very much. I wish again very good health. With this, I request Mr. T.G. Pandian to start his subject.
Thank you, sir. So this is the last. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So this is a training means and improvisation. So in last session, some person raised some of his views that how will you evaluate for some persons without this biomechanical applications. So the improvisation is from our side also. I have given some means that you may understand, you should understand in order to make the trainees perform better. So some of the means I'm going to show you. So yes. So the most important aspect of this kind of training means you can see the observation of the coach is foremost important, because the child who is with the coach, so you have to observe, your view of observation should be in such a way that what is this technical aspect, what is this physical aspect, what is this motor aspect development. So then comes the scientific knowledge. So as a coach, we have to know about this technical aspect, scientific, your motor ability, how to develop these things, your technical aspect, the force, speed, velocity. Though we are not going to directly apply through any other electronic means like force platform or 3D videos. In general, in few easiest way how we can judge, but we have to understand this knowledge. We have to improvise this thing. Then improvisation, what are the means we can be used in such a kind of training to we say a person is doing a snatch or clean, so how to see the path, so how to increase the pull, how to means to measure the increasing, whether he is increasing or not. So this kind of thing as improvisation we have to apply. Then there is a need of training variable. So by this I mean they say the age group, as he also mentioned that he is in some schools or measuring for some trainees or some person. So this age wise we have to, as we see this age wise we have to see which variable is being developed, and there is a need for this biomechanical aspect, how to develop this thing, the need, the strength, speed, endurance, and how to what extent. So how will you analyze or evaluate this development of this variable during the training session? It is not that only at the smaller age, it goes till end of your training career also. You have to frequently evaluate or cycle wise you have to evaluate, or say, or year wise you have to evaluate. You have to record this data in order to see how development is being carried out. So just example I'm showing you, there is a need of this biomechanical aspect. You can see here at the start, this thing at the start, during the early stages of the life of the child, it is purely based on the testing and monitoring. This is the testing we will come across. We'll see in later slides. What are the means of testing we'll use, how we can use. Then here at the right side, you can see this based on the sports science. Here what we apply the biomechanical aspect, like force platform, this 3D analysis, using the markers, or any other means, what you do. This is why, because here after the growth spurt, the height in growth spurt, you can see the strength development. It is only after 12 to 18 months that the theory states, because the height growth spurt is about 18 months or 2 years, you can say. Here then your strength increases. Then only your actual sports science, this thing, the biomechanical, what we say, this will be applied in order to increase the highest performance. And this is where he is training to compete. This is the stage where you have to apply it for. So as you can see, the speed, suppleness, flexibility in female and male, there is a comparative we have discussed in the earlier classes also regarding this thing. So I will go to the next slide. So what kind of motor or factors should see in this age group? You can see 10 to 13 years in male and 9 to 12 years in female is the learning the skill techniques is far most important at this stage, along with the important stages of the motor development. So what are the skills we will develop? This stage, it will be in the general only. It will not go specifically. It will be in the general only. So physical objective, you can see, work on improving flexibility, coordination, stability, your posture, work on body posture and all. So then it comes the basic technical skills, working with your techniques with the general conditioning and general strength. So overall physical development is the aerobic endurance part, strength parts, explosive part, speed part, agility part, flexibility and muscular coordination. Then the technical objective is the learning of the Olympic classical lifts, and it should be like simple to more complex. Then provide the challenges lifted to challenges. You have to increase the challenges but not increase the volume and load. It will be this early stage, it will be only on purely based on the volume, will be on the body weight only. So next stage, next is of 13 to 17 years, 12 to 16. This is a crucial stage for a child or young athlete because of the attaining of the puberty or the growth spurt. So before this puberty stage, we involve the trainees 1 or 2 years earlier for the training process to learn technique. Here in this stage, it will be specialized. Aspiring the weightlifter should begin to specialize at this stage. So we will be, our aim will be to develop the specific strength, specific flexibility required for that, endurance, your explosive part. Everything will be based on this in this stage only, and perfection. So during this growth spurt, the stages of onset of puberty, the strength grows as the usage of muscle, involvement of muscle. They will be able to differentiate the involvement of muscle also, contracting, eccentric movement, concentric movement, everything will be done in this stage. The stress will be acquisition of good technique for the future specialization. Refinement of skills considering the changes as a result of maturation. Developing the correct technique, performance. Technical preparation, the continuity refine the focusing on the posture, speed of movement. The execution of the lift should be faster with the perfection of the technique and in the receiving of the weight at the bottom. Then general and specific training. Gradually increase the amount of technical exercises pertaining to the executive. So here, when the physical objective will come, the specific, we will develop the specific muscle group which is required for the weightlifting, the strength, flexibility. The strength, we can say our major muscle group, we can say your quadriceps, your triceps, your trapezius, this and all the major muscle group, latissimus, which will be helpful for you to gaining the performance. So strength endurance part, specific flexibility and coordination. Develop the work capacity through general and multilateral physical preparation. So general also should be included and multilateral physical preparation. Various explosive exercise, speed exercises, coordinative exercises through in general warm-up also you can include to develop the coordinative ability. To improve flexibility, coordination, aerobic endurance, basis of speed strength development. Then there is two aspects we can see how this improvisation can be made possibility. So it is the technical and the motor development part. So in technical aspect, the equipment, as we say, the equipment, you can use the simple measuring tape or electronic watch, a stopwatch, an Android mobile. You have, everyone have now is capable of getting an Android mobile and chalk for marking and all. So these are the basic equipment. We not go for force platform, not 3D or computer, no need for this. So without this, only these measures, equipments, how we can do, we'll see. So one aspect, if you see the technical, this is the trajectory, you can see the technical aspect, how you can judge. As I have seen that some coaches are standing very far away from the platform. He is telling this is not right, this is not right. But the coaches should try, he should be close as much it is possible for him to nearer to the platform in order to see. But there are some direction, some coaches are standing in the behind, some coaches are standing backside and away. So there are some position where which we can see the movements. What are the movements you can see is the sideways. You can see here the trajectory, which is the snatch and clean, and the movement in jerk also, we can see the trajectory, how it goes. Then movement of feet, whether he is, we say back jump or he is jumping forward, this can all, and horizontal displacement. So during the jerk, you can see easily whether the bar is being displaced, whether the deviation is forward or backward during the recovery, or jerking itself is pushing it forward or backward. So this position and movement of the body. So it is along with the bar, we have to see whether the movement of body is also, it's in relation with the bar, movement of the bar. So say one example, I will show you one example, I will tell you. It is, I will tell you one example. It is like your pre-inclination of hip during the first pull. So it can be easily visible from this side. You can see upward. He is raising the hip before the barbell is lifted from the platform. So this is the position where you can easily monitor this thing. Observation. Then in this side, in the diagonal side, you can say, you can see the horizontal displacement, how far the bar is away from the body or closer to the body. We can see this. Then position of the bar, whether it is in the starting position where he is touching the shin or not. Then in the first pull and the power position and the high pull where the barbell movement is there, it is ample, it's enough for him to pull. So, and the joint also, opening of joint or closing of joint at the various levels, at various position, it is visible from this side. When we come from the front side, you can see the symmetry. Symmetry in the sense, if he is standing, whether right and left, it is in the, from the center, equally from the center. Then the gripping of the bar, whether he is gripping evenly from the, is measuring or he is taking some guidelines. You can see that some strips in the barbell is there. Knurling is not there in that part. He will be measuring from there. How he is gripping evenly, he is to grip the bar. Then starting position, the insertion of feet or your any movement of the bar, because you are standing left side of the center or right side of the center, easily can visibly from this side. So you have to aware from which side we can see this thing. Then when actually we come for improvisation, you can see there is one equipment. We don't know the name of this thing. Mr. Tarniko used, Mr. Russian coach, Mr. Tarniko used this equipment, like we can say the stand with the 3 strips. There's a stand and he is having 3 strips in a width of 15 centimeter, 15 or in between 15, 16 centimeters, height of 2 meters. So here it will be placed in the side of the platform and you will be standing this way and you will be looking when the person, because you are aware, last classes also we seen the displacement, horizontal displacement during the first pull is between 6 to 8 centimeter, and at the explosion stage, the throwing stage before the catching, you can see it is a 3 to 4 centimeter. So it is between that limit. If you keep it in the center, you can see easily the bar is away from the center of the line or this part. Within that part, it should be the bar vertical line, the elongated edge should be within that 15 centimeter. So it is from the center point. You can see it is coming towards the body, and in explosion, during explosion, it is going away from the body. So it is easily. So you can have your mobile also. If it is you are not able to observe with the naked eye, you can have your Android mobile. You can take videos keeping this platform in this equipment in the platform, and you can take video. You can see easily in the slow motion whether the bar is actually traveling very far away from the central line, the vertical line of the bar. So next we can see here how to improvise with the height of the pull. So as we seen in this in the snatch and clean also, the average height is 73% and 60%. But we have means of exercises like split snatch. We are doing arm snatch from the various heights platform. So it is easier for them to develop the pulling height. But how to measure this thing during the training is, you can see the platform, you can place 2 stage, they stand like that, and you can tie a elastic material like that. You can keep it in the set. But the height, how much the height should be, that is where it plays a major role. The height of the pull in snatch, as we see the 73%, that is in snatch. But when you do a full snatch pull, it will be the 5% lower than it in snatch. For the you can say young athlete, and the elite it is a 3%. In similar as you can see in the clean, it is 3:1, 3 and 1% respectively in the young and elite athlete. So you can measure. So 73% it is there. So you have to measure the height. You can use a simple calculation. You can see it is the 73%. If it is the average, 73 or 73% to be exact. So you can take 5% less than that of that, and you can mark it in a stand, and you can tie it elastic, and you can make the lifter to lift the bar to touch that height, to reach the height. You have to just make the lifter to ask the lifter. It is a straight arm pull, it is not bend arm pull. So you can see here, you can make him lift with the same weight. It's a 105% with the same height of 100%. Our 100% is what you can say 68% you can take for example. So you will make him to perform with 105% of your snatch to you test the bar, that string. So in order to increase the pulling height, so it is not only with the pulling height, you have to apply maximum force also, you have to create some speed also, velocity to the bar also, in order to gain this height. Then it is not only with the 100%, you can see the variation. You can see with this, you can see repeatedly, you can number of repetition, you can give 3 repetition in, say example, 90% to reach that height. 1, 2, 3, but continuously is lifting 2, second, third, it will be more difficult. Normally you see 2, 3 repetition is doing, the theory states that the 1 centimeter or 2 centimeter, there will be a decrease in height as the repetition goes on increasing. So you can make him perform with these intensities also. This is the example. So intensity also to gain the maximum, that much of height what you have marked there. But it should be done with the optimum rest interval. Then Mr. Murray, Murray Cross it is, it goes by the name Mr. Murray. He's invented this thing in the jerk. You can see there is some centimeters marking over there. It is in the box, a square box. It is 55 rectangular box. It is a 55 to 30 centimeter. And here marked 30 centimeter and 10 centimeter width and length. So this is the guidelines where the lifter stands inside the box and he jerks. So when the coaches see from the left or right side of the lifter, after the marking, it is easily for him, visible for him whether the lifter is actually standing in the correct position. And bar is evenly placed, and during the jerk also whether it is the there is any horizontal displacement during the jerk or deviation during the jerk or receiving or pushing. So you can see it is in the center of the lifter's body. It's down over the head. He is having in the, is evenly distributed. His legs also splitted. It is not much deviation from here. It is, you can see. So these are the you can see these are the guidelines, or these are the marking we can make. We can see easily lifter is performing within that range. This is for jerk. When we come for snatch, you can just have this plus mark. So when the lifter places his feet little 5 to 10 degree, his toe angle should be. So when he is doing the shifting, you can see easily it is visible that he is shifting. In this example, he is shifting the leg evenly from the center to right is even, and center to left is very much even to the center of the line. So when we see here the 4 variations, the number 1, it is optimum and correct, and other 4 you can see right hand side, this is the number 1, this is the correct one. You can see it is forwarding, doing forward jump. Here you can see it's uneven shifting of legs. One is going away from the center line forward and one is coming backward. And here see he is doing the back split. So what does it mean? So some assumption we have to make regarding this thing. We can say, next we can see here, this is the path. The first one, he is shifting sideways correctly. The second one, see, his forward jump means there is deviation in the path. So it is not the right one. Then when he is doing the back split, back jump, you can see here the path is completely away from the vertical line of the bar. It should be in the vertical line, as close as the vertical line. This first one you can see as close as the vertical line. This is a rational technique I am talking about. It will be beneficial for the lifter to perform and gain the better technique. Perfection of technique will be better. So no need for this. So this is the measure how we'll improvise using the training technique. So how we can achieve the perfection in the technique. You can see with the easily. Then when we come for the training means, so this example has been taken from Russian literature. You can see they also have some exercises. This is an example I am giving you. Exercises for strength, explosiveness, for speed, for medicine ball throw, and endurance, flexibility. I have given some example for this. You can see with the age group. First one is the number of years of training. This one is the number of years of training, and this is the age. You can see 11 to 12 years, 12 to 13 years, till it is 15 to 16 years. I have given some data variable. Don't go. This is not the norms. This is only for example wise I am showing you. So if he is starting from the 11 years, so we have given some. I have given you some exercises. It is push-ups, broad jump, vertical jump, 60 meters sprint, medicine ball, 500 meters run, then flexibility exercises. So here you can see the push-ups. If you take push-ups, so how will you improve or how will you evaluate whether he is improved? So you have to record this thing based on number of times of push-ups he is doing the first year, second year, or within this training time. You have to keep on measuring this and evaluate. You have to analysis. You can see whether he is developing or not. These are the means. You say this is for the, these two is for the explosiveness. You can see here the 200 centimeters, that is 2 meters, and these two are very much far more important, because in order to create force, action, reaction, your eccentric, concentric movement, your stretching, settings, everything purely depends on this only. Your explosiveness of the legs plays a major role in your performance, getting your performance, major role. So here, if you keep on increasing, it means your performance indirectly or directly will affect your classical lift. 100% it is going to affect, or affect in the sense positive way, it's not negative. So improve in the performance. So here sprint, 60-meter sprint. Why 60-meter sprint? We'll see next time. So the example I've given you. Then some examples of strength exercise along with that. You can see push-ups, abdominal exercise, rope climbing, chin-up, hyperextension, grips. And so these are various abdominal and rope or chin-up, hyperextension for your back, grips and for your developing the grip. So it can be measured in seconds also, maximum also in children's. It is up to the coaches to decide how this means can be. 60-meter sprint. Why this 60 meters, not 100 meters or 400 meters? This is the reason why the Fornative and they found that irrespective of performance and age, the maximum speed achieved is 6 seconds. So we are concerned with that. This is a running form. At least children have to develop this speed in the running form. Then only we will convert into the specific. So it is speed of leg. Then we will slowly make them include in the jumping exercise with hurdles or with shares or with barbell or jump. So the intensity or degree of difficulty will be increased slowly. So this is the basic thing. How will you develop in children? Even in elite athlete also, we will do this kind of thing to maintain speed. They already possibly they maintain this speed. So this is one. So the maximum speed achieved in the 5 seconds. So this is why this is specifically we can say for the weightlifting. The jump and standing broad is a purely this explosive of legs. So we can measure this thing and we can keep on analyzing and we keep on doing this. That is the performance. Then example is given. One of the example it is given this cross country. So cross country we say 4 kilometers. So there are the 3 variations. This both or three this variation is only the moderate pace, not at the high pace. We need to develop only the general endurance. Though endurance is not a factor in our sports, but we need the basic endurance for the maintenance of the performance. You can see the moderate pace at 15 minutes, 18 minutes, 20, so 2.2 kilometers to, it varies to 4 kilometers. So one of the basic tests I have given, the Cooper maximum test, it is required sources to undertake the test. It is the 400 meter track you need stopwatch or mobile, Android mobile, you can easily record the timing in Android mobile and with the assistant. So how to conduct this 12 minutes? So you will measure the maximum distance the person is covering within that 12 minutes. And some formula is given. We have to form distance covered in meters minus 509. This is divided by 44.76. This is a standard formula for calculating the VO2 max of a person. And most important part after the calculating, so the result, how will you come into conclusive result, whether it's improving or not? That means the analysis of result is by comparing with the result of previous test. It is expected that appropriate training between each test analysis would indicate an improvement. So how, if you are testing today, you are planning for test next month or after 2 months, what the qualities, it is not only about this endurance, other factors also like strength, speed, explosiveness. The test will be always conducted conclusive, and you will give result only when you will give the training parameter, the variable, you will keep on giving them to improve that variable, then only there will be improvement is seen. And it is then it is we say endurance is not that much importance in lifting. The basic is required is enough for us to performance, maintain our performance, or during the training process. Because there is high intensity exercise endurance. You can see here the aerobic and anaerobic. You can easily say the term. The aerobic endurance, what it does, it lasts from 2 to several hours. That is continuous. You keep on running. The energy system is burning of fat and carbohydrate in presence of oxygen. But the literature also states that development of low intensity in sports that rely on anaerobic energy supply or weightlifting can result in maladaptation and performance. See the important diagram. As you give more and more this intensity training, you can see here pre and post, there is a reduction in the rate of force development. So you have to be what is required. That is sufficient for us, and we can develop through strength also. We do exercise 75 by 5 or 83 by 6 or 92 by 5. This is like strength we will do with the only bar, maximum number of repetition. We can develop the strength endurance, but this endurance part, what it will do, it will decrease the, that is an anaerobic part. How will you develop the strength? This is the when you see that the force development is. So in this slide we have seen this lecture. So here you can see what we have to understand is how to improvise this infras and with the platform, how to pull. So, and that is for this training means you can see this for strength, how will you measure, analyze, and how will you evaluate, see whether his performance is. So this means how will you develop the performance of the athlete. Without any mechanical or we can say force platform is not there. We movement analysis not the market. That means really easily.
Pandey,
Yes,
yes, okay.
Yes, I finished.
Okay.
So just I unmuted all, sir. This thing. Anyone can they
Okay.
want to share something? They can unmute themselves and share.
You are finished?
Yes, I'm finished.
Okay. Anybody want to share their experience? They can speak out, please. Unmute everybody.
Yes, sir. They can unmute themselves, sir. I have just given the option. They can unmute themselves and they can.
Okay. Okay. Kose, you can unmute yourself, please, and speak out whatever you want to say.
Just hope that person who was just raising some question in the last session, he is available.
Is he available?
I don't know his name. Is he available or not? We don't know, sir.
Okay, if the person who has raised this question, that
which question? Question 10.
Yo, how do I know by name? So
No, you tell me the question. I will tell the name.
No, sir, I don't know the name. I'm telling you, no, I don't know the name.
Then he wants to.
You tell me the question.
That how to
I will
evaluate
tell the name.
No, he wanted yes, please.
He wanted to that how the evaluation can be done in the scientific message where we are staying away from all these centers. We don't have any facilities. How the evaluation can be done? He was asking that.
Okay.
Is he available today?
He was Mr. Uttam Kumar Bishnoi.
Okay.
From UP Police.
Now?
He was Uttam Kumar Bishnoi from UP.
Okay.
Today he was there. I think he was there today again.
UP Police.
He's the porter. He's attending.
Okay.
Mr. Bishnoi, do you want to know anything about that? But you are asking that today?
No, sir.
पूछना चाहते हैं इसके बारे में?
नहीं सर, जो मैंने उस दिन पूछा था सर, क्या आप
सुन रहे हैं
सर?
बोलो।
हाँ, जो सर उसके बारे में, जी सर, उसके बारे में पूछा था सर। एक क्वेश्चन और मेरा ये है कि जैसे सर ने बताया, बहुत अच्छे बताया कि हमारा लिफ्टर, इंग्लिश थोड़ी कमजोर है सर, मैं हिंदी में बात
कंटिन्यू कीजिए।
जैसे हमारा लिफ्टर सर फॉरवर्ड जंप कर रहा है, बैकवर्ड जंप कर रहा है, हाँ, और हम मेजर कर रहे हैं उस चीज को, किन एक्सरसाइजों के द्वारा या किस तरह से हम उस चीज को मतलब रोक सकते हैं सर?
So actually this is purely the technical and correction part. Okay, so as we अभी हमें पता चल गया कि लिफ्टर फॉरवर्ड जा रहा है, तो एक अवेयरनेस है, लिफ्टर को पहले हमें अवेयर करना है कि that you are doing this thing, और उसको बताना है कि ये लिफ्टर अगर तुम फॉरवर्ड जंप कर रहे हो तो व्हाट इज योर पाथ, so it is advantageous for you or not. So awareness of the lifter is far most important.
यस सर,
ओके, अवेयरनेस, उसको पता होना चाहिए कि वो गलत कर रहा है कि नहीं। हम जितना भी बोलेंगे आप फॉरवर्ड कर रहे हो, बैकवर्ड कर रहे हो, तो उसका रिजल्ट क्या है उसको मालूम होना चाहिए। एंड दिस एक्सरसाइज थ्रू मींस जनरल एक्सरसाइज, जैसे आप शिफ्टिंग के साथ करा रहे हो उसको, तो आपको देखना है उसका कॉसेस क्या है। First, you have to analyze the causes, because here we cannot say he is throwing the bar away from the body. अगर in case ये बार उसका बॉडी से अवे जा रहा होगा तो उसको रिसीव करने के लिए फॉरवर्ड जंप करना ही चाहिए उसको।
जी सर,
ओके ना। सो ऐसे कोच ऑब्जर्वेशन इज मेजर पार्ट, आपको ऑब्जर्व करना है।
यस सर,
लेट मी फिनिश सर,
उत्तम जी।
जी सर,
हेलो
हेलो हेलो सर, सर सुन रहा हूँ सर।
मेरे को सुन रहे हो आप?
हाँ सुन रहा हूँ
जैसे
सर।
अभी पांडे ने कुछ आपको पांडे ने कुछ मार्किंग बताई थी अभी, जैसे पैरों की कोलिशंस बताई थी अभी जैसे आपको।
जी सर।
तो ऐसा मार्किंग अब अगर आपको लग रहा है कि बंदा आपका गलत कर रहा था, आप उसको मार्किंग लगा के दिखा सकते हैं कि जैसे वो कहाँ शिफ्ट कर रहा है, तो आप वीडियो एनालिसिस लगा सकते हैं, उसको देख सकते हैं आप। तो आपकी ऑब्जर्वेशन से आप उसको करेक्ट कर पाएंगे, क्योंकि उसको तो नहीं पता चलेगा वो क्या कर रहा है। उसको हो सकता है वो इजी लग जाए, उसकी बैक में कुछ बैक स्ट्रेंथ कम है, बहुत सारे टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम्स हो सकती हैं इसमें।
हाँ,
तो आप मार्किंग करके आपने उसको बताना है कि भाई ये ठीक नहीं है।
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था कि हमने मार्किंग कर ली है
इसको।
ठीक सर, ठीक है डीडी सर, ठीक है आपसे पूछ लूंगा सर।
सुनो, मैं आपको अभी गाली सबके सामने करेगा ना।
जी सर, जी सर।
पहले आपको चेक करना है। सुनो उत्तम जी, पहले आप अपने बंदे को चेक करो, उसका बार का टेरेस्ट्री क्या है, बार उसकी आउटवर्ड क्यों जा रही है। अगर वो फॉरवर्ड जंप कर रहा है, इट मींस बार पकड़ने के लिए उसको फॉरवर्ड जाना पड़ रहा है, इट मींस उसका बार की टेरेस्ट्री आउटवर्ड है।
ठीक 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 सर, ठीक ठीक।
समझिए, अगर वो बैकवर्ड जंप कर रहा है तो क्या उसका शॉर्ट पुल है, क्यों जंप कर रहा है, तो आपको उसकी टेक्निकली ध्यान देना पड़ेगा, और पर्टिकुलर मसल ग्रुप का स्ट्रेंथ। अगर पुल नीचे लगता है
जी सर,
बैक जंप होगा
सर।
अगर पुल की हाइट प्रॉपर नहीं मिलेगी तो बैक जंप होगा।
जी सर।
अगर पुल राउंड आ रहा है तो भी कई बार लिफ्टर को बार पीछे फेंकती है।
सर समझ गया सर, समझ गया बस वो इसी समझ गया सर।
आप समझिए ना, वो आपकी ऑब्जर्वेशन करेक्ट काम करेगी वहाँ पे।
नहीं अब
व्हाट आर द रीजन बिहाइंड।
जी सर अब समझ में आ गया सर ये बात। ओके, थैंक
क्लियर
यू
हो गया ना?
हाँ थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू, अब क्लियर हो गया सर।
ओके,
थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
हेलो,
यस प्लीज।
हेलो,
एनीबॉडी एल्स?
इससे कोई बोल रहा है
सर आप अपने आप को सर आपको अनम्यूट करो। संधू सर आप अनम्यूट नहीं किया आपने, आपका जो माइक है ना अनम्यूट नहीं किया ਤੁਸੀਂ। स्क्रीन नु टच करोगे ना तो एक माइक आएगा, ਉਹਨੂੰ अनम्यूट करो। वो एक रेड लाइट ਦਾ आपको तो माइक दिखाई देगा, स्क्रीन टच करके देखो तो। ओके ओके, हाँ जी हाँ जी हाँ जी सर।
हाँ जी हाँ जी हाँ, आई जस्ट वांटेड टू कमेंट, जैसे वो बिश्नोई ने क्वेश्चन पूछा है, डीडी हैज गिवन अ गुड रिप्लाई, तो पांडियन हैज shown the path of the three paths.
जी सर।
One, the pole is little forward and he jumps forward, and then the center was a pull, he was doing a proper pull, and his movement of the feet was proper. Hello,
हाँ जी सर, यस सर,
जी सर बोलो सर।
यस सर, वी कैन हियर यू सर।
are you listening? You are listening to me?
यस सर, वी कैन हियर यू।
जी सर जी सर।
हाँ, तो he has shown the three paths of the bar. So which way the coach and see they can always draw and make that apparatus which he has shown, which Taranenko has made and left us here. So from that they can always see the path of the bar, path of the pull. If it is forward, he will jump forward. If it is proper, his feet movement will be proper. And if the path of the pole is backward, he will
Yes, sir. Jump backward. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir,
so that three trajectories he has shown. It is very good, self-explaining.
जी sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, anything else you want to share your experience with our coaches, sir?
Man, this only I want to share that from my practical experience with working with the national teams and with the departmental teams, and also I have seen that it's very, very important and very necessary for the coaches, those who are training the beginners, that they should concentrate on their technical work. They said that now the trajectory of the bar in the snatch pull, in the clean pull, and as well as the jerk. I have experienced with me that some lifters, and they adopted the technique. It was very difficult to change after 4 or 5 years of training. So my advice to the young coaches, they are working, that they should not immediately try to catch and the clean and the jerk, plus also their flexibility, their agility. The strength part can be increased any time later. But the technical work and their flexibility and their agility part has to be checked from the very beginning till last. This is my humble advice to the young coaches, those who are training the youngsters.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Very valuable advice our senior coach Mr. Pal Singh Sandhu has given to the coaches, because एक बार अगर टेक्निक आपका पक जाता है तो उसको तोड़ना बहुत मुश्किल होता है, फिर आपको सब कुछ तोड़ के दोबारा बनाना पड़ेगा। यही बात बोल रहे हैं कि जो शुरू में आपने करना है वो आप टेक्निक वर्क के ऊपर बहुत ज्यादा ध्यान दीजिए शुरू में ही। तो जो छोटे छोटे पॉइंट्स होते हैं उनको नोट कीजिए। आजकल वीडियोस हैं, वीडियो से आप दिखाइए बच्चे लोगों को ट्राजेक्टरी, जैसे पांडेन ने आपको दिखाए हैं, देन जंपिंग बैक एंड ऑल आप मार्किंग कर सकते हैं। अब अपने आप से मार्किंग, चौक से मार्किंग करके आप छोटे छोटे पॉइंट्स को बहुत माइन्यूटली वॉच कीजिए। खाली उसके स्ट्रेंथ बढ़ती जा रही है, स्नैच भी बढ़ गया, क्लीन जर्क भी बढ़ गया, लेकिन वो टेढ़ा मेढ़ा टेक्निक बढ़ रहा है, तो किसी अल्टीमेट बहुत बड़े एम पे नहीं पहुंच पाएगा वो लिफ्टर। तो मीडियोकर टाइप लिफ्टर बन जाएगा, लीड लिफ्टर जिसको आप बोलते हैं, जो मेडलिस्ट होते हैं, वैसा नहीं बनेगा वो। तो टेक्निक इज द बेस्ट पार्ट, वी मस्ट लुक इनटू इन द अर्लियर स्टेजेस। जैसे मिस्टर बिश्नोई ने बड़े इंटरेस्ट से उस बात को पूछने की कोशिश की है, इसका मतलब थोड़ा बहुत आइडिया है, दैट्स व्हाई वो पूछना चाहते हैं। इसलिए सभी कोचेस को, अभी संधू सर बैठे हैं, अगर कोई भी आदमी कोई भी पूछना चाहता है टेक्निकल पॉइंट, आप बोलिए अपना। अगर आपको नहीं आता, आपको आता भी होगा, तो अभी इसमें शर्माने की बात नहीं, आप बोलिए अपनी बात। हम अभी, हमारे पास टाइम है, हम इसको क्लैरिफाई करने के लिए ही बैठे हैं, और सर भी बैठे हैं अभी। सर से आप बहुत सारी चीजें सीख सकते हो, बिकॉज ही इज द हाईएस्ट एक्सपीरियंस्ड पर्सन इन कोचिंग इन वेट लिफ्टिंग। आप उनकी कोई इंडिया में इतना जल्दी कोई बंदा उनकी बराबरी कर पाएगा, आई डोंट सी दैट। तो इसलिए मैं चाहता हूं कि आप लोग इनसे बैठे हैं सर अभी, आप और भी कोई पूछना चाहते हैं तो आप पूछ सकते हैं, प्लीज।
पूछने सकते हो? हेलो,
बोलिए सर, बोलिए सर,
बोलिए।
नाम से क्वेश्चन आपने वो वार्म अप फॉर द कंपटीशन दिया था, तो फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट, सेकंड अटेम्प्ट एंड द थर्ड अटेम्प्ट। So my humble request to the coaches that they should watch their trainees in training very perfectly and minutely before going to the competition. I will just give example. Suppose his or her two lifters both are doing 100 kg in snatch, maybe of little different category also, maybe one category higher or one category lower. Both are, they have registered in the training 100 kg. See, one lifter after 90%, they will give her 93 or 94%, then 96 or 97, then 90, and then go to 100. One lifter goes tuck up to 100, and he fails only on 102. So he registered 100 without failing any between 90 kg and the 100%, 90% and the 100%.
Sir,
the other lifter maybe after 90%, maybe failing again on 93%, 96%, 1% after failing So if for deciding their first that it should not be same that both have done 100, so they can start equal. They should be very, very and perfect and convert very so down the failure in the training. This is my advice to the coaches.
Yes, sir. Anybody else want to know anything?
गुड मॉर्निंग सर, हरिशंकर
Please.
शर्मा। सर पांड्यन सर से मेरा क्वेश्चन था, ये कूपर टेस्ट वेट लिफ्टिंग में होता है क्या सर, और क्या बेनिफिट्स है इसके? कभी ये टैलेंट आइडेंटिफिकेशन के टाइम तो कभी कूपर टेस्ट होता नहीं सर।
Yes, sir. It is not about talent identification. I just start itself. I told this is an example. So how will you calculate? It is not only for the children. Elite athletes. I have just given the example how to calculate. So I will also know there is a 101 evaluation test. First you have to decide what kind of test. I have shown this endurance part. I have to given the three variation. It is with the 2 to 2.5 kilometers, 3 kilometers, 4 kilometers with the timing. I told you this is a maximum thing we can go for, otherwise our rate of force development will be reduced. So regarding this Cooper test, it is one of the means. How will you evaluate? If it is necessary, you can go for. I just told you it is an example I am giving you. It is not for the talent identification or nothing. We give talent identification. We have done here. We have, listen, for talent identification, we have taken only 800 meters. Okay. So this was the example.
मैं कह रहा था कि नॉर्मली बेसिक एंड्योरेंस चेक करने के लिए एलिट्स में भी 800 मीटर तक का सफिशिएंट होता है। इसमें 12 मिनट रनिंग का ये कूपर टेस्ट को हम बीच में वैसे जनरली इवोल्यूशन में भी कभी करते नहीं है, तो इसका
So this is the example.
एक्चुअली क्या है, जो एलीट एथलीट्स हैं आपके पास, जो साइंटिफिक लैब्स होती हैं वहाँ VO2 मैक्स हम कराते हैं लोगों का। अगर आप इन बिटवीन कभी एक टेस्ट होता रहता है, तो अगर कहीं आपके पास वो नहीं है, वो मशीन्स नहीं है, तो एक मींस आपको बताया गया है कि हम ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं। ऐसा कोई श्योर नहीं कि इसको ही करना है।
इसी को करना, yes. So it is an example. It is an example.
ये एग्जांपल दिया गया आपको। अदरवाइज हमारे लैब जो साइंटिफिक लैब है वहाँ VO2 मैक्स करने का हमारे पास प्रोसीजर्स हैं। वहाँ पे आप VO2 मैक्स वहाँ जाके भी टेस्ट, लेकिन हर जगह वो मशीन अवेलेबल नहीं है, बहुत कॉस्टली ट्रेडमिल है जिसपे वो टेस्ट करते हैं। तो इसलिए एक मीन है आपके पास। अगर आप फ्री टाइम में कोई ट्रांजिशन पीरियड आपका लंबा है तो आप इसको कर सकते हो। ऐसा रेगुलर करना का वो नहीं, तो एग्जांपल दिया गया आपको।
Yes.
ओके सर, थैंक यू।
तो आई थिंक अभी कोई नहीं पूछ रहा, कुछ नहीं। Anybody else wants to know anything, please?
Hello.
बहुत सारे कोचेस हैं लाइन पे, कुछ तो पूछिए भाई।
How are you, sir?
हाँ जी बोलिए।
Hello.
हाँ हाँ, प्लीज स्पीक आउट।
Solkar from Maharashtra.
हाँ बोलिए मिस्टर चौलकर।
How are you, sir? After a long time I can see you.
हाँ बोलिए सर प्लीज।
जी बोलिए।
You want to put any question, sir?
नहीं question नहीं है, just to say hello.
Okay.
After a long time we are.
Okay.
Solkar.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
तो अभी चलो, आई थिंक वी मस्ट बी फिनिशिंग सर। सर कुछ बोलेंगे आप?
हाँ, लास्ट बोलना चाहता हूँ।
बोलिए सर, बोलिए।
Now my humble request and advice to the all coaches, those who are training the weightlifters. Now I think let us see and let us vote that we should remain away from the prohibited medicines.
वॉइस क्लियर है तो
कट हो रहा है।
नेटवर्क की प्रॉब्लम है।
Travel
कोई नहीं बोलने।
you are recommend or you may not check on their future. They cannot improve further because nowadays there is a lot of check on it and once your lifter starts taking, then even after leaving it, it will it for her or for him to improve. This is my humble request to the please see that your lifter doesn't go for prohibited medicine. Thank you.
Yes, very valuable advice our senior coach, Mr. Falsung Sandhu, has given regarding dopes, which is very dangerous trend in the world nowadays. And we must all be very careful on this aspect because it will finish the career of the lifters as well as of the coaches, and gives a lot of wrong effects on the working of federations and Sports Authority of India, all the organizations involved up to the ministry. So it is very valuable advice, as I already told in our last lectures, that coaches must be very sincere. They should not be cheerleaders that only clapping on the children's achievements, but they must instruct them like parents for each and everyone what they are doing, what their moments they must watch, how they are staying, what they are sleeping, what they you doing, the all phones and all, what are all the things they are doing, and what are things they are eating, what are the medicines they are taking. A lot of supplements are available in the market now, and people making a lot of money from this because companies are having big business on food supplements itself. So only standard supplements what are being recommended by national anti-doping agencies or the Sports Authority of India or expert coaches or expert medicine experts, we must adhere to all these things. जैसे मैंने पहले भी बोला था कि कोचेस को सिर्फ एक खुशी मनाना या प्रमोशन लेना या चीयर लीडिंग करना ही उनका काम नहीं है। उनका काम बच्चों को शुरू से लेकर लास्ट तक अच्छी तरह से वॉच करना है और अच्छी तरह से कंपटीशन करवाना है। जैसे हमने पहले भी डिस्कस किया था, संधू सर ने भी आज वो उस बात को रिपीट किया है कि जो कोच सिंसियरली ट्रेनिंग्स का वॉच करते हैं प्रैक्टिस, वही उसको अच्छे से कंपटीशन करवा सकते हैं। जिसने उसका प्रैक्टिस वॉच नहीं किया, उसका क्या फेलिंग एक्सपेक्ट्स हैं, वो कहाँ फेल करता है, कितना वेट पे फेल करता है, वो अगर हमको पता ही नहीं होगा तो आप उसको अटेम्प्ट देने में भी आपको प्रॉब्लम आ जाएगी। तो आपको उस चीजों को बड़ा केयरफुली वॉच करना है। रेस्ट ऑफ द थिंग्स कि आपने सबको सिलेबस भी मिल गया होगा एंड जो इंस्ट्रक्शंस है वो भी आपको मिल गई होंगी। उसमें स्पोर्ट्स साइंस का और वेट लिफ्टिंग का इंडिविजुअल इवेंट्स का भी सिलेबस पब्लिश किया गया है। तो इंस्ट्रक्शन आपको दिए गए हैं। यस, हाँ बोलिए बोलो डीडी।
अभी तक दो दिन पहले तक खाली 40 कैंडिडेट का रजिस्ट्रेशन हुआ है।
ओके,
40 आदमी का रजिस्ट्रेशन हुआ है वेट लिफ्टिंग में। उनको रिक्वेस्ट करो कि सब रजिस्ट्रेशन कराएंगे और ज्यादा से ज्यादा संख्या में टेस्ट देंगे। Only 40 before 2 days.
ओके। सो ये बात साई वाले सभी
तो
रजिस्टर्ड
सभी के लिए बोलो, सभी करेंगे।
साई वाले सब रजिस्टर्ड हैं?
कभी पता नहीं कौन है, नाम उसमें आ नहीं रहा, लेकिन खाली 40 का अभी तक रजिस्टर्ड हुए हैं उसमें। Only 40।
तो जो इंस्ट्रक्शंस मैंने अभी बोल रहा था कि आपने इंस्ट्रक्शंस पढ़ा होगा, इंस्ट्रक्शन के हिसाब से ओके कंपल्सरी होगा सबके लिए, बिकॉज आपके इस प्रमोशन एस्पेक्ट्स में एंड आपका जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में उनका रिवीजन ऑफ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के लिए भी ये पार्ट प्ले किया जाएगा, अच्छा पार्ट प्ले करेगा ये सब चीजें। तो आप सबके लिए कंपल्सरी है इन चीज इसमें अपीयर होने के लिए। तो आप प्लीज इसके लिए रजिस्टर कीजिए और अपना एग्जाम दीजिए एंड रिफ्रेश योर नॉलेज। क्वेश्चन पेपर देने से या एग्जाम देने से आपको कोई ऐसा नहीं होने वाला कि आपसे कोई छीन लेगा, लेकिन आपका नॉलेज में एक वादा होगा। आपको पता चलेगा आप कहाँ पे स्टैंड कर रहे हैं और क्या क्या चीजें चाहिए होती हैं। कई बार क्वेश्चन पेपर से आपको आइडिया लग सकता है कि क्या क्या क्वेश्चन राइज कर सकते हैं। सेम क्वेश्चन आप अपने प्लेयर्स के सामने उनको प्रैक्टिकली डाल सकते हैं। तो प्लीज आप सब लोग इसके लिए रजिस्टर कीजिए एंड प्लीज ट्राई टू अपीयर द एग्जाम 30 और 31 2 डेज दिए गए हैं स्पोर्ट्स साइंस के लिए एंड स्पोर्ट्स स्पेसिफिक स्पोर्ट्स के लिए। तो आप उसके लिए वो कीजिए। आप सिलेबस डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं, हमने ऑलरेडी व्हाट्सएप में सर्कुलेट किया है और इंस्ट्रक्शन भी सर्कुलेट हुई हैं आपके व्हाट्सएप के ऊपर। स्पोर्ट्स साइंस का भी जो सिलेबस है उन्होंने अपनी साइट पे दिया है, तो आप सारे को निकाल के आप उसको रीड आउट कर सकते हैं। एनीथिंग एनीबॉडी वांट्स टू नो, एनीबॉडी हैव एनी डाउट ऑन दिस, यू कैन पुट ए क्वेश्चन नाउ। कोई कुछ कहना चाहता है प्लीज बोलिए। इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट रिगार्डिंग एग्जाम्स और किसी सब्जेक्ट के ऊपर आप पूछना चाहते हैं, अभी सीनियर कोचेस हैं, आप अभी कुछ भी पूछ सकते हो उनको, अगर किसी को कोई डाउट है तो। ये आप लोगों के लिए, आपके फ्यूचर के लिए बहुत अच्छी बात होगी कि आप जैसे हमारे सीनियर कोचेस हमारे साथ अवेलेबल हैं, वो लोग आपको कोई अच्छा चीज गाइड कर सकते हैं, जो उनके पास कोचों के पास कुछ ऐसी पावर्स होती हैं जो उनके एक एक कोच के अंदर वो छुपी रहती है, वो पावर है, वो कोच उसी कोच को पता रहती है वो क्या कर सकता है और क्या उसकी कैपेबिलिटी है। अरे कोच की अपने आप ही कैपेबिलिटीज है। तो हमारे सीनियर कोच द्रोणाचार्य अवार्डी पाल सिंह संधू सर हैं अभी हमारे साथ। आप कोई भी क्वेश्चन, कैसी टाइप का क्वेश्चन, टेक्निकल जो रिक्वायरमेंट्स आपकी, आप पूछ सकते हो अभी भी। जैसे उन्होंने अभी बहुत वैल्यूएबल एक बात बोली है डोप्स के ऊपर, ये सब एक्सपीरियंस बोलता है। उन्होंने पहले वार्म अप के लिए आपको एक बहुत अच्छा पॉइंट बताया, पहले उन्होंने आपको ट्रैजेक्टरी के बारे में एक बहुत अच्छी बात बोली है। हालांकि आपने देख लिया, पांडेन ने बताया आपको सारा कुछ, लेकिन फिर भी एक्सप्लेनेशन, एक अलग तरीके की एक्सप्लेनेशन जो संतू सर ने दी है, वो अलग चीजें हैं। उनकी चीजों आप जल्दी समझ सकते हो। बंदे का बोलने का जो कौन सा स्पीकर का क्या लेवल है, उसके ऊपर भी आगे बंदे का समझने का फर्क पड़ता है। सो मैं अभी फिर आपको बोल रहा हूँ, सर अभी भी अवेलेबल है हमारे साथ, ये हमारा लास्ट सेशन है। किसी को भी कोई जरूरत है तो प्लीज स्पीक आउट। सर ने अपनी तरफ से बोलने की कोशिश की, आप पूछिए।
बना रही है, ये नहा ही रही है।
प्रॉब्लम है देख।
Now everyone has unmuted themselves.
Okay.
We can conclude. Yes, sir, we can conclude. Yes, sir. There is none. We can conclude. End the meeting, sir.
Okay.
We can end the meeting. Okay, sir.
Okay.